Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Blair, and you're watching Blair and Company. And today I have the amazing Stevie Massey. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for having me, man.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Well, today I'm just gonna be talking to you about like what you like to do, your goals, um just just your life in boxing, what motivated you, and just any other things you want to discuss. So we're just gonna get the ball
All
rolling. So
right,
tell
cool.
me, so what's your favorite thing about Charlotte?
My favorite thing about Charlotte is pretty much everything. Like, I love my city.
What side you from?
I'm from the West Side,
Oh, okay. What where exactly?
like off of West Boulevard, right in front of that YMCA, Behringer
Oh,
Woods.
okay.
That's where I grew up at.
Oh, okay. I actually did an internship. You know where the Renaissance West,
Yeah.
the STEM. Yeah, I did an
hmm
internship there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was really cool. But so do you have like a favorite spot you like to go to, like around in Charlotte?
My favorite spot to go to is between the Boardwalk and Freedom Park, but I can't go to neither one of them right now.
Yeah, I love the boardwalk and I love Freedom Park. But
Yeah.
I definitely feel what you feel. How has like the whole COVID-19 situation like impacted your schedule?
Um, it impacted my schedule all the way because, like, right now I would normally be in the gym. That's pretty much like my whole entire day: eat, sleep, and breathe the gym. And I was scheduled to fight in Rock Hill May 9th, but with all that stuff going on, I wasn't able to fight. I'm actually scheduled to fight on Showtime. Supposedly we were trying to get something on paper for this summer, but I don't know how that's going to work neither.
Oh, okay. So just for the time being, you just been training, just still training.
Nah, I just been running. I can't get in the gym,
Oh,
so
okay,
I
I
just been
got you.
running. I try to get with my dad to do little stuff, but I can't really get the full effect of the gym because the COVID-19.
Yeah, I got you. So tell me about your upbringing here in Charlotte and just the people that influenced you to do what you're doing so far.
Um, I mean, I grew up in Behringer Woods on the west side. It was, I mean, my life was good. My life was kind of sweet. My parents, I had my mom and my dad, they guided me. Um, what motivates me, it has to be probably my nieces and nephews and my mom. Because my mom, she went through breast cancer, stuff like that, and she beat it. So,
Oh,
like, that was
wow.
like
Oh,
a big motivation.
congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Hmm.
So, that's my motivation.
Okay, so did you have like so when did you know that you wanted to box, or how did you get introduced to boxing?
All right, so my dad took me to the gym. I was getting in trouble and stuff like that at like growing up, like 12, 13, stuff like that. So the alternate route with my dad to take me to the gym to box to let my aggression out because I always thought to solve my problems I would fight. If somebody say something to me, I'm like, all right, we can solve it by fighting. So that was
Hmm.
my go-to. So he took me to the gym and I was in there sparring, fighting guys, stuff like that, and I would beat them. So like he kind of made me do it. I didn't want to do it. He kind of made me do it. So once I got of age, probably like 16, 17, he would if we're like I can make my own decision if
Uh-huh.
I was gonna go or not. He brought me with a car. He was
Oh,
like
wow. What was the car?
the car. It was a 1995 Honda Civic, but
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
inherit it. It was a car. So I'm like, all right, cool. He gonna let me keep the car. He gonna let me drive wherever I want to go, as long as I go to the gym. He'll pay the car insurance, all that, because I didn't have a job. So
Oh, okay.
he did it. You know what I'm saying? So he did it. I stayed in it, and then eventually, like once I saw all the money I can make and how I was just beating all these top guys and stuff like that, and I was like, the money I can make off of it, I might as well stick to it. I've been doing it this long, so why not? So I stuck with it. Now I'm a professional fighter, 11-1, and the sky's the limit now.
Congratulations. I'm really
Appreciate it.
proud of you. So what's your weight class?
My weight class is a featherweight. I fight at 130, 126. That was pretty much my two weight classes. But I fight at those weight classes, and I'm pretty much going to sweep the weight class. That's it. I'm taking.
That's good. That's good. So explain for people who don't know like the whole gist of boxing. Talk about like how the sport go, and then also talk about just the different weight classes.
The sport goes like this. It's like it's a business. So like when I was an amateur fighter going to Golden Gloves, Nationals, all that stuff, it was like you fight anybody. They put them in front of you. You fight them. There's no contracts, and you're not getting paid or anything like that. You just fight to win a trophy or medal or whatever you're gonna win. So once I did that, once I did all that, I went to the pros. And I'm like, all right, bet we can fight anybody. It's pretty much like that. But then I had to train my mind to like, this is a business. Now I'm selling myself. So it's not like, so somebody could say, hey, I want to fight Stevie for $500. I'm not a $500 fighter. So I'm not taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could say, oh, well, he's scared to fight such and such. He may be a good fighter, but can he sell tickets? Can he like sell out a crowd, sell out a venue? Nah, they can't do that. So it has to make sense at that time. So if you come to me and say, hey, I got 15 grand for you to fight, and okay, say they want to fight me in my city, I'm gonna bring a crowd out. Every time I fought in Charlotte, I've been able to sell the place out. You know what I'm saying? So it got to make sense. Everything is about a dollar sign.
Okay, I got you. So, what has been, out of all the fights you have fought, what has been your favorite one so far?
Man. My favorite fight out of my whole career was when I won the North Carolina lightweight title. That was my sixth fight. I think my sixth fight. I was coming off of a loss. That's when I learned the business side of it. I was coming off of a loss. I had lost my first professional fight. I lost by a 6-round decision. And a guy, me and him, we always been exchanging words since the amateurs. Me and him, we were just butting heads, and like he finally called me out of stuff again. And then he commented on a picture with my niece in it. My niece has autism, so he commented on that picture. Yeah, he wasn't talking about her, but for him to comment on that picture, like, I was like, that's it.
It already got you off.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, forget the business side of it, make the fight happen. I want to fight. Forget the business side of it. I don't want a tune-up fight. I want to fight him. And then so his promoter came to my team. We made the fight happen. And like everybody thought I was going to his backyard. He was in Durham. I went to his backyard, and I knocked him out in the first round of the main event.
Oh, wow.
And like that was by far my favorite fight that I've had so far.
That's good. For me, I just feel like it really gets like that personal.
It does sometimes, you know. It should never get personal. Never, ever. So I'm not going to say that that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Boxing has taught me a lot of discipline and stuff like that. So it should never be really that personal, but sometimes it do get that way because of what he did. That's what made it so personal. And it was like, you know, at that time, I was like, I don't care what happens to him. I'm going to make sure that I make him pay for it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the fight was over with, and that fight is on YouTube.
Oh,
like,
okay.
The whole build up to the fight, all that stuff is on YouTube. So, but like the whole build up to it and all that stuff, like, after we finished and the fight was over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went over there, I shook his hand, and, you know, I let it go. I mean, hopefully he let it go on his part, but at the end of the day, we both men coming in that ring trying to take each other's head off. So I give him the respect for getting in the ring.
Yeah.
It's not easy, especially in front of all those people.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And sometimes, because I've seen boxing on TV sometimes, and especially like when they have like the what's it called? Like they have the press conference. Right. Sometimes I always figure, I'm like, are they really like beefing, or is it kind of like staged? Kind of sometimes, just to anticipate the fight.
I mean, I honestly can't say because I've never been put in a position like that. So anytime I've had a problem with somebody, it was for real. It wasn't like to sell a fight or anything like that. It's how he feeling, how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm quiet, I'm chill, laid back. I don't do too much trash talking, but like if you bring it, I'm giving it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. But other people, you know, they do what's best for them.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any like specific fighters that you looked up to or that influenced you?
Yeah, like the fighters I look at today, I would say I will always watch Floyd. I will always watch him. I just feel like of my era, he was the greatest.
Yeah.
So I always watch him. Canelo Alvarez. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I've heard of his name. Yeah.
Andre Ward, Roy Jones. But my favorite of all time is got to be Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he was definitely my favorite.
Okay, and that's good that you know like the history between just all these different boxers, because it shows the growth of boxing throughout the years and throughout the decades, and seeing how much the sport has evolved.
Right.
Yes, most definitely. So where do you see yourself going within the next 10 to 15 years with boxing?
Um, the next 10 to 15 years, hopefully I'm not boxing that long. Not that
Oh,
long.
okay. Well, okay, so how long do you want to keep you want to stay boxing
um,
for?
I always want to stay in the sport because I have a love for the sport. So, you know what I'm saying? I always want to stay in the sport. I want to get like, once I'm like 30, I'm 27 now. So once I'm like 33, I want to be done being in the ring, fighting, competing. Because just for the simple fact, like, you can die in that ring. People have lost
Yeah.
their lives and stuff like that in the ring. And all it takes is one punch. So I want to be able to enjoy my life after boxing. So, like, I'll eventually grab some kids, you know what I'm saying, like some troubled kids, you know what I'm saying, like having a hard time, but can't afford it. So I'll get some of them kids and bring them into the gym, take them off the street. So just do something like that, man, to help out, give back to the community, and do something like that. And then start a trucking business.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. And that's good that you're using what you're doing now. So later on, or even now, you could just be an influence to people in the community and just show them there's so much more than life on the streets.
Right.
Yes, most definitely. So, what advice would you want to give anyone that wants to have the same opportunity or wants to be in the same footsteps as you are?
My advice would be, find a gym. Find a gym that's affordable, that's not gonna hurt you trying to go to that gym. Um, the gym that I started out, Charlotte Boxing Academy, I'm still there. You know, I think their gym dues are like, for kids, I think it's like $15-$20 a month. You know, which isn't bad. Just find a gym, get in there, just start working. And when you get in there, just work hard. Like hard work is easier said than done, because it's so much you got to sacrifice for hard work. But it never goes unnoticed. Somebody's always looking.
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Well, my name is Joshua Blair. This is Blair and Company. This is Mr. Stevie Massey, and we will definitely talk to you later. Thank you so much.
Yeah.